So the logo for the film is edited on After Effects using the VCR effect because the film takes place in the 90s, and I wanted the Gamera film to take place in the early 90s. I was thinking of making it turn like in the 80s, but I was sticking to that for Godzilla. Yeah, so the Kanakawa picture logo was actually video. I couldn't find a perfect one for the 90s, so yeah. It is in association with Sturgeon Studios. And yeah, the Seiko series film is a really good logo for too. That's the old logo. And that's the new logo for Gamera. I was gonna go for the Godzilla font, but no. And the Godzilla font used for this one here. Antarctica 1991. April 29 is the year that Gamera the Brave came out. And yeah, Mayumi Nakamine was played by Akiko from G.I. Joe Classified Series because Akiko was my first Asian female character figure I ever got. And she's really cute and pretty too. The real life Mayumi Nakamine is really beautiful. The actress, I mean. So yeah, this guy with the mask is actually played by a Foot Clan from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 film I got at. I've rather was from Kohl's. I think it was Kohl's if I remember. A lot of this film was croned on After Effects. And 3D effect too. And yeah, the Gamera figure is a Revoltech figure. I was gonna go all like because the Gamera figure is so small. Like I'm not fucking kidding, it's really small because it's so small that I need to get a bigger Gamera figure. I need to green screen it. And yeah, there's Nagamine and Gamera walking by. So a lot of this film is green screen in the Arctic scene. And yeah, I did some Japanese dialogue with text-to-speech because I'm lazy, you know. The Gauss is from Source Filmmaker from Steam. And I green screen it making the Gauss attack. With this is a 2016 Gauss and a 2016 short Gamera film that came out from Koa. The helicopters are frozen because they disappear for a sec. And there's the Call of Duty, if it was Call of Duty or Battlefield, if I remember. And yes, this part of the film is actually in reverse at the first start, and then because it was so short. Yeah, the Depeche Mode song was actually supposed to be part of it because Depeche Mode is a really good, perfect song for a Gamera film. You know, it could have been perfect for a Gamera 1995. And yeah, during the interview scene, they used a scene from Gamera Super Monster making this Gamera the same Gamera that died saving the spaceship. Yeah. Here's Gamera again, the Showa era, 80s Showa. Here's Giron. And here is his sad sacrifice. And here's little boy crying, poor little kid. And yes, this boy is going to turn out to be alive. And yeah, so the Roland Temple and the Stormtrooper thinking that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, in Hawaii, because I went to Hawaii and there's a game in Gamera that took place in Hawaii on that one level. And this is the scary part. I made this scene supposedly meant to be a jump scare. There we go. Yeah, the jump scare is quite scary for little kids. And yeah, Zagora here is actually a Hawaiian dinosaur that you might see in future in a second Gamera film called Gamera Armageddon sooner. And yeah, he fights the Gamera. He originally going to be in the first try of the Gamera film, which didn't work out well because it was lazy and short. He's fighting Zagora. Zagora is played by a chap made Carnotaurus. I mean, I was going to say Xenotarsaurus, but it's a Carnotaurus. Yeah, this is my first Carnotaurus toy I ever got. I think it was that second. I think it's the second if I remember. The first one was a Disney dinosaur from Disneyland. Yeah. So that's one of my favorite. It could be for a kaiju battle. And here we go, taking him down, and boom. I like how big the Carnotaurus horns are because it's really cool. And yeah, I put a lot of 90s and 80s music in the film because I thought it was really cool. And this part is supposed to be a retcon or Easter egg about Gao's ambush, or the guy found a gun on a mountain in New Jersey, because Gao's ambush took place in New Jersey, which is the first of the Gamera line, which is really cool. It's been there since the 90s. And here's Gamera again. And here's the best part of the film. I added Godzilla, the 1985 or 4 NECA Godzilla figure. because I ran out of ideas, and I couldn't find anything else to add in a film, and yeah. So they do dialogue. The dialogue is based on the you know, I'll tell about that later until I talk about in Supreme Radiation. But yeah, the dialogue's based on the Godzilla vs. Gigan, where they speak telepathically. And there we go. Yeah, they're talking. The subtitles here is supposed to be like you know, really interesting. Because at first in Supreme Radiation I didn't put it here because I didn't know how they're gonna speak. And Gauss Ambush I decided to put it there. So yeah. So this is a mistake here too, this part here, if you don't notice. I actually there. And this is the best part. I green screened that part. The jet were actually used from on fire. And the airport here, yes. Nagamine's son is Toru Nagamine, based on Toru Aizawa from Gamera the Brave. And if you don't know, future on, Toru's late mother, Miyuki Aizawa, is going to be the prime minister in the future Seiko series film. And this part, Rodan, this Rodan is actually the same Rodan from Final Wars. But apparently, though, Rodan will have a kid in Rodan lifespan. If my friends from YouTube ever do voice, and the laser beak is actually based on the Unleashed game. And yeah, this movie can have some bad words in it too, sorry about that. It takes place in the 90s, so I make it PG, old school. I use backdraft music for this film because I always want to see people involved in backdraft to make a Gamera film. That would be really cool. And you can notice I made a mistake with the spill here. And there we go. There's Gamera at Little Tokyo, Los Angeles. That is where I got the Bandai Gamera, my first SH Monsters, my first Gigan Movie Monster Series figure. Yeah, there's a mistake with the Rambo thing. Here's, yeah, the ODSTs, yeah. I don't have more than one ODST, so I added more. And here's more Gauss. And these versions of Gauss are bull Gauss. They're toxic and they're very, very dangerous. Because they kill... one touch of a laser kills them. And yeah, it doesn't kill Gamera, but it just kills humans only. And yeah, small fries. This is a reference to Problem Child. And there we go. I did a little spill on it, mistake. And yeah, there's Problem Child here. Yeah, the Problem Child Nick at Night. I don't know if it was ever Nick at Night, but I decided to put it here because to make it like old school. I recorded my TV screen in my room and decided to put it on like if it was a TV room. This is just a reference to the 1980 Godzilla where they steal a lot of devices in the store and Godzilla walks by and then attacked by Kaiju. Los Angeles, Canada, I don't know why did I put that there. But yeah, the Italian man was played by a Punisher figure because I couldn't find any more G.I. Joes. The classified series, yeah. All I've had is the beautiful Naomi Nakamine, played by of Texas Beach, and the live action was played by Shinobu Nakayama, who was single and 50, but could be my chance. Okay, I'm joking around. Maybe that could be my chance, I don't know. Yes. The dart gun is a Star Wars pistol. And, really good. I didn't have any more, like, dart guns, though. And, the Punisher figure has been there, had it since 2018. It was for a Build-A-Figure set. And there's Godzilla again. Godzilla's only shown twice, but you might see him in the end in the post-credit. And there we go, Godzilla against Gauss. This is a reference to the a Salsa production Godzilla vs. Gauss video. And there he goes flying by. This is the last Gauss remaining, I guess. And there's the best part, the final battle here. Here's Godzilla in the Arctic. I hope he's not that cold, though. Here's the fireball. There he goes. You're roaring at Little Tokyo. And this is the best part. What I did for this part, I made a PNG of Trauma Gamera. Trauma Gamera is a Figment monster that he's actually only on Gamera's mind. So there we go. So the sound for Gamera is actually out of gas from Minecraft, and with a lot of hard work. Boom. There we go. And Gammy's a nickname for Gamera. And there we go. The Guns N' Roses song is actually the best part of the film, because the Guns N' Roses song takes place in 1991. And it's kind of like Thor. Thor has Guns N' Roses songs. A lot of Guns N' Roses songs. Yes. The Fireball. The roar from Land Before Time T-Rex. Because I really want to see a Gamera film by Universal. And there we go. They were blasting holes. I ran out of space for the hole, so I decided to reshoot or recycle the same scenes again. And yeah, it's kind of lazily battle. And there's a slow motion too, where he gets decapitated. There we go. And here we go. Here's Gamera here, but not so fast, Gamera. You know what I mean. So Gamera gets shot by a dark gun that's really powerful for a kaiju, and he falls asleep. And he was taken to Monster Island for preserve reasons. So there we go. So there's Nagamina's final Japanese line. So there we go. Not much for a close end credit scene, but we'll talk about it here. There's a couple of I don't know if I made a little bit of mistakes on the end credit scenes. So this was a Booksman. This is used from the Gamera secondary title logo. Yeah, it's kind of is based on Gamera the Brave, but better. Except dead moms, not dead moms, instead of dead fathers. So there might be someone with a dead mom, but he's actually an LGBT character sooner. So there's Problem Child, owned by Universal and Magic Entertainment. The company I want Gamera to be made by. Magic Entertainment, Universal, and Kodakuwa. Here's songs Lucky, Depeche Mode, Guns N' Roses, Modern Talking. There's Mayumi Nakamina's character based on Shinobu Nakayama's character. But the post-credit scene might threw me off, but it might be possible for the Seiko series. So the radio station is actually Transformers. Transformers might be at the Seiko series. I'm adding them in the Seiko series too. And there might be a movie called Transformers Energon. Yeah, here's a post-credit scene I was talking about. This takes place during Supreme Radiation. And there's Gigan trying to kill Godzilla. This is Gigan once again. He might come back in future films called World War Gigan. Here's Gamera, used by my SH Monster. This is a new scene though. There's the fireballs. Yeah. Here's him roaring. Here's him angry, trying to just defeat Gigan. The Seiko series will return. I will also like to thank TikTok for reviving Haru Nakagawa's account, who happens to be my TikTok bae, along with Alice Ray and Hechi. And yeah, so basically she got her account back from being hacked by an imbecile on email or something. But yeah, thank you TikTok for reviving the Beautiful Girls account.